Are you recording?
Yeah, I mean, this guy, you better show these other people up. Come on. Back. No. No, he might make it. He's right on the line.
So is this moron over here?
Yeah, this guy. Like, everybody coming in here cannot back up. And these sites are like probably 16 to 17 feet wide. Got the Jayco over there. He's taken up like 3 sites. This is the Creek View Campground in Edgerton, Wisconsin. About 4 hours away from, 3 or 4 hours away from Minnesota. On our way to Paisley Park. It's got the creek. Got nice little sites around the creek. Couple dogs. Little pond. Yeah. Our camper's up here. I would have probably done a pond site, but I definitely wanted to have a 30 amp site. It's hot out. I want to get the fridge cold again. Started to get a little warm in there because it was like 90 today at times. But yeah, it's a quiet little campground. Our site's right over here in a middle row with other seasonal sites, but oh well. Nice people here. 40 bucks. I'll take it. Just got done buying some cheese curds from Homestead Cheese right outside of Madison, Wisconsin. I guess we'll find out if it's good or not. We're parked back here in the loading dock. Wait, are you gonna try this? We gotta try the cheese curds.
Oh my god.
What kind are they again?
Dill and garlic? I don't know.
Garlic and dill?
Can you stop recording me?
Alright, you try one.
No, you stopped recording me.
Wait, alright, I stopped.
Recording. No, you didn't.
Yes. Come on. Come on, we found a cheese outlet. You gotta try the cheese. That is garlic and dill.
I just...
We also got some cheese spread with real pecans and almonds. And we're going to try the cheese curds later because the bag's actually sealed. So.
Alright, so back to the directions.
Okay.
Where you're
Wait.
being annoying.
Mall of America. The bottle lotta, huh? Got into Minneapolis area yesterday, and I don't know if it's the whole state of Minnesota, but in this area, the drivers are worse than New Jersey. They're assholes. They suck. Cutting me off, cutting people off, almost causing wrecks. Yeah, that kind of thing. But anyway, we're at the Moose Lodge. Free parking in the back. They have electric only, but we just need to run the air because there's going to be a heat wave. So aside from that, it wasn't a great drive getting to Minnesota. Horrible storms in PA. Almost probably died on Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania. Driving through Gary, Indiana, and Chicago area. Complete dump. What a disgrace. Other than that, the roads in Wisconsin were nice. Northern Illinois roads were nice. Wisconsin has cheese outlets. Right when we got into Wisconsin, I was like, let's get some cheese. And then I was like, I wonder if they have any cheese outlets. And it was just kind of like a joke. And then Erica Googled cheese outlets in Wisconsin, and they're everywhere. So we got some cheese. We spent a night at a campground in Wisconsin, and it was okay. It was a lot of permanent campers, livers there. But the campground was decent. And yeah, the Moose Lodge is free. People were nice. The food was great. Got burger that was awesome. And also she got chicken, and that was like really good. Because I tried a bite of it. And so yeah, we are campers over there in the back of the building. We're trying to figure some stuff out because it's going to be super hot. Trying to keep the fridge up to temp. Did the Mall of America. Tomorrow's our tour of Paisley Park. But today it's like you can't rent a car here. I didn't realize because the airport's right here that everybody has already rented their cars like 2 months ago. So I don't know. Tonight we might do a cab into town and do some dinner. I don't know. We're just figuring it all out till Sunday for our tour of Prince's mansion. So that's where we're at. But yeah, so scenery in Minnesota is pretty nice, and Wisconsin. So enjoyed that. So, yep. Stillwater, Minnesota. That's my kind of town. What do you think of Stillwater so far? Do you love it? You don't know yet? Lake Ann, right around the corner from Prince's house. It's nice here. This got the Prince's house. Got a truck camper rally going on here. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Just checked in at the Prairie Island campground in Winona, Minnesota. off of Route 61, Mississippi River. It's a pretty nice spot. It has 30 amp so that we can run the air because it's like 100 degrees right now. Getting into Minnesota, we stayed at the Moose Lodge for 2 nights. Everything kind of worked out. I guess we were gonna go into Minneapolis, but then you can't take an RV in there. You can't park if you're over 9,000 pounds. Couldn't find a rental. Didn't want to do a cab. It was just kind of a pain in the butt dealing with that. So based on the recommendation, we ended up going to Stillwater, Minnesota, which is a great town. A lot of restaurants and bars, sort of like a little mini boardwalk town. A lot of shops, right on the water. Lots of music going on, live music. We had lunch at this little pizza place. Dinner at a tiki bar. So that was pretty nice. Somebody was walking up on me, and it's so hot out there. I just moved inside. But yeah, we had dinner at a tiki bar. It was great food. Went to Paisley Park. Awesome tour. Even if you don't really like Prince, if you're into music or playing instruments, that kind of thing. Really nice tour. Probably one of the only things you can do where they actually lock up your cell phone. You know, you just kind of go there and you just remember with your memory of your experience. And so I kind of like that. There were some spots where they would take pictures of you and text it to you if you wanted. I opted out of that because one of the things they talked about in the tour was with Prince and recording the music that he hated the digital stuff. He didn't think it sounded right, which I can say the same. He liked the analog recordings, and it wasn't long after they said that they were taking digital photos of people, and I just said, yeah, I'm not doing digital today. So, but anyway, it was a nice tour. And then left Minnesota. Now we're down along the Mississippi in this campground, Prairie Island. Pretty nice place. We're just going to be here at night. Headed towards Shipshewana. I think we're going to be there for 2 nights. We're going to have to throw out, I don't know, maybe half of our food. With all the heat and having a propane fridge, it just doesn't stay cold on the inside of the fridge. Your inside temp of the fridge is going to be 40 degrees lower than the outside temperature. So when it started hitting 90, 93, and then today 104, you know, we threw out lunch meat already. We have other stuff in there that we're most likely going to have to throw out. I just replaced my cooling unit, like, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. And it was working fine, but it's a more robust unit than the factory ones. But if I could do it all over again, I would have just done the 12-volt kit from the JC refrigeration, and I would have just maybe upgraded my batteries. As far as a refrigerator and a slide out goes for a truck camper, A propane fridge is pretty much worthless if you're going to be doing anything in the summertime. But so that was one of our problems. Other than that, we had a little ants problem, so I was dealing with that. I can't remember, maybe it was last night. Oh yeah, it was last night. This is after the problem with the ants and during the problem with the refrigerator. Last night, like, we went all night for the most part without opening up the fridge. We got out what we needed as far as drinks, maybe threw them up in the freezer. And it was kind of late, and I got like some peanut butter bar out. It was like something I got from Aldi, and it's like these 2 wafers in the package, and it's almost like a Nutri-Grain bar, but it's like kind of hard. It's like a crunchy one, and then it has the peanut butter on top. One of those. And I was sitting here and I opened it up. It was on the table, and I was sitting here eating it, and there was like some crumbs. A couple got on the table, and then in the wrapper that was sitting on the table. And I saw something moving. It was like this little white thing, and I actually thought it was just one of the crumbs, like maybe from the wind from the air conditioner was running. And then I looked at it and I pushed it with my finger, and it was a fucking bug. It was some white bug with wings. It was so tiny. I don't know if it was like some kind of like a mini, smaller than a gnat size, like mealworm. I will never ever eat a fucking bar from Aldi ever again. I'm throwing my Aldi stuff out. Yeah, not doing that. So, other than those 3 things, everything's going, I guess, okay. We might have to get some new groceries on the way home. We might just be eating out. Probably should have planned it a little better. I probably should have packed less food, knowing that we were doing the Minnesota part first, and that we would probably eat out a little more, and then like say like tomorrow would be the day that we would buy some groceries. But all our meat and everything in the freezer, all that stayed frozen, stayed hard and froze. The main part was the fridge stuff, and didn't have room to pack everything in the fridge. So that's basically what happened there. So what are you gonna do? Site number 76, probably one of the best sites in the park. This is Ebby's Pines in Indiana. It's off of I-90. Got a hookup, AC. Got a little fishing pond right here. After I make some bacon and eggs, we're gonna do some fishing. Very nice park. They have nice showers, laundry, ton of sites. There's a lot of like seasonal sites up that way. 2 pools. Can rent golf carts. They just got all kinds of stuff here. But yeah, pretty nice, well kept. They got a lot of cabins. There's like a whole row of cabins over there. I mean, they seem like pretty nice people here. We checked in on a whim. Got here at like 8:55 last night after the Shipshewana North Campground screwed me. Not getting into that one, but you'll never see me at that spot. Anyway, Seem like nice people. They do have some kind of weird reviews, but the price is high. Like, we paid $64 a night. We spent last night, and then I decided this morning we're gonna spend the night tonight. Just relax, but pretty nice. Never ends. Shopping for candy at Candy World. You finding everything that you need?
No.
Did you get enough Neckos?
No. I have to tell my mom she might have to go ahead and get hers off of
Three.
Amazon.
Oh, it's 3 for $12.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, sorry. Site 142 at Tuttle Point Campground in Pymatuning State Park. Right now I'm heating up some pulled beef that was pre-cooked. Pre-cooked it and froze it. And just threw some butter in there. And then I'm gonna throw some Kinders in there. And then we're gonna be making some like little mini burritos, sour cream, guacamole, salsa, all that kind of good stuff. Also have coleslaw. I might do a coleslaw and beef taco. But yeah, this is a pretty nice site. Nice level, roomy site. I love the picnic tables, how they extend the edge out so that you can work around the side without hitting your knee on the bench. But yeah, there's Lake Pymatuning out that way. So there you go.